This demonstration, we're showing off our technology over here. So this is a 38 Black Widow. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Let me explain who I am. And this right here is our 38 Black Widow. Now, keep in mind, this technology is not to take a direct hit from sunlight, but it can take on a lot of ambient light in the environment. As you can see, we got our windows open here. We've got light coming through here. I don't open these up, the windows by the side, because I have my neighbors over there, and I don't think they're recording inside their house. Let's show you over top. Lights over top, going well. We got light, window light coming, sunlight coming through the window. And there it is right there, again, on our projector over here that we're using, which is a 720p projector. This is our LW400 Christie projector. Price tag I paid for that was $100. And the brightness on my projector, I like to show my settings off. We'll pop over here for a minute, show you my settings. I need to disconnect my charger for a minute. All right, so we are in brightness 9, right there. And we are already in, sorry about that, let me go back for a minute. That menu doesn't pop up also, well, let's leave it alone. So again, we are in our whisper mode, which means the projector's in eco mode right now. So as we said before, I don't want people thinking the screen's gonna take a direct hit from sunlight, because it's not. But as you can see by how much lighting we have in the environment and how dark the screen is, which is ultra black, it can maintain a beautiful image. So I'm gonna play some of these animals in the background. And I gotta jump on Facebook. I gotta upload all these pictures that we just did a few minutes ago on here. And we're gonna be loading some of these up onto the website. Which means I'm gonna have to take a day off just to finish putting all my videos and stuff onto the website. And I'm also going to add to the site, they're not using direct sunlight. Yeah, see, so much information you have to put up there. There's a lot of information. That's another thing too, you have to make sure that the information that you're putting on your website is detailed. So your customers know exactly what they're buying and what they're getting at the end of the day. Let me show my window here. I do like to show black type of technology as much as I possibly can, especially in well-lit environments. So price tag I paid for my projector was $109 with free shipping. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be checking on eBay to see if they have any more of these projectors. No calibration, none of that nonsense. No dark environments. As you can see, we're in a very well lit environment. We have light coming through now, so it's nice and bright in here as it should be. Plenty of light. I got it on a slant because I wanted to show the window in here. And as you see, my windows are fully open. Nothing's blocking my windows. You can see the tree right over there with no problem. My windows behind me, I just have my projector sitting there. That's basically about it. So the room measures at 13 feet back. I absolutely love this technology. Now I'm going to shut my curtains because behind me, my neighbors are going, kids are going out to school, and the less information they have about me, the best. Even though, like I said, some people say we should be advertising your business and stuff like that, but no, I don't know. I know people come to my front door and ask me about this and ask me about that and all that. You know what I mean? I give a business card here and there, we leave it at that. But, you know, I like to be bothered when I'm working. All right, there you go. What says it 12K one? Hold on a minute.
When you find a charcoal toothpaste that ethically whitens your smile, you
4K tropical fish.
getting that from me too.
Cat trumpet.
Getting that from me too.
All right, so I'll let that play. And I gotta go get ready to do some work on my website, which I changed over since we now have this projector we have in here that we use for portrait mode. We're going to be using the my the VPL FH30 for my work projector now, because we're not gonna be doing portraits for a while because we're using this projector for demonstration. I need to buy another one of these for this demonstration in here. So I need to disconnect somewhere in here. Okay, wrapped around everything, and there you know it. All right, so I'm going over, and I'm going to hop over into my work office, and now I can work on my website because, like I said, the one problem I had with the with Wix website is the fact that you have to be in portrait mode. You can't be in portrait mode to use the site. And that basically makes it hard for me because I like to use portrait mode. So I'm going to be using in here my Sony instead. And I gotta get all that hooked up. I can sit in the big chair. Oh, I'm sit in the big chair anyway. I think I'm gonna use a two projector system in here because I want to watch some TV while I work for the day. So we'll run, into the PC. And I think I'm gonna run some TV off this one over here. Let's see. Oh, you haven't fired up yet? What is going on with you? You haven't fired up. Let me see what's going on with you. You're not plugged in. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Let me check my projectors back and see what's plugged in. Because I forgot we had to transfer these projectors out back and forth. Oh, you're not even plugged in. At all periods. I see my cat has definitely been back here. Stuff back here is disconnected. Left and right. Kick his butt. That is not one to play in. I need to be back here and buy stuff. And where's this one going to? Oh, that was the one going up there. So I want to watch TV at the same time. Let me see where I need you to go to. Right here. Yeah, let me see that make TV stick for watching some movies while I work. I have a lot of updates to do on my website. And I want to make sure that I can watch some movies while I'm in here working. All right, let's see what's going on now. Let me set some juice now. That's 1 unit. I think I got this in full picture too. I'll leave the mouse and keyboard over here now. Key sounds a little off. Let me see. come on, I got work to do. Ugh. Could be the long cable run if you have an issue not picking up the signal. Let me go downstairs and get a long HDMI cable so we get this thing to function right now. Could be a problem. You got me in it, okay, should fix the problem. Usually if you have any adapters or anything in the middle that's connecting one unit from the next, you can have a signal loss issue. And that's what we're going through right now. So downstairs in the basement, I always carry extra stuff that we need. And I pick up my equipment box, has bags of cables and stuff that I need to get whatever I have to get done. So let's see if this is your problem. Shoot the mouse. Yep, there it is. That's pretty much. You run a cable run and you got these connectors running in between. I do it to basically extend my cable line. And downstairs the entire time, I keep forgetting I got boxes and boxes of, you don't want to do this too much because it'll weaken your signal. Make it hard for the signal to pick up. So I do this from time to time, but I forgot I have boxes of the stuff I buy ahead of time for work. We forgot we had one down there. All right, so that's taken care of for that. Let me bring it down some. And I gotta adjust my keystone on here. I want to be over here working. Oh, too low. I gotta put the projector in there. And let's bring it over here. And let me see. They're a little crooked. So let me adjust my chair and my keystone. Just how is it? Okay, it's a little too much. Whoa. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We're going to drop a heavy remote control on another expensive, break another projector. That black projector are extremely hard to get and they are very expensive. I got one for $350 and I was lucky because a VPL FA36 are not easy to come by. And that's the one thing I dropped on right now, which is never good. Pretty sure I didn't damage it. Let me get this straight, because this is permanently going to be here from now on. Wait. If we're here, oh, it's not on that side. It's on this side. On the wrong side for the adjustment. Duh. And if I break the remote control, that's another hard thing to get your hands on. The remote controls are virtually impossible to find. Okay, let me see. We should be good here. I need to expand. It must be much bigger than that. Let me see where I dropped my remote control. Hopefully I busted remote control up. All right, menu. Make perfect. What are we in on this one? Are we in full? 55. What are our settings for? We're going to be 69. That's front. Okay, I'm not seeing full. Fit image mode in 1610. So we're in 1610. All right. That's the usual I want to run in here anyway. 1610. And that's because I have to go log in. So we'll be in 1610. That's 15, that's standard, okay. So what do we have? That's the top, that's good. Standard, front. All right, then we're good. Well, the other one has the option for full. That's the other one has the option too. All right, let's see what's going on here, why we're not logging in already. I have to reset my computer. I gotta have it in your computer running all right. Let me see. Hold on for a minute. Let's reboot the machine. All right. While that's rebooting, I can get ready to power my other projector up, which I need to keep watching TV off of. I haven't seen my cartoons in a while, so definitely gonna check out some cartoons today. Let's get the other one fired up while that one's booting up, because that one felt to be a bit temperamental. Didn't want to work. So we'll get that one to be booting up in a few minutes. We'll be firing up the one on the bottom area, which I need to watch my cartoons off of, or TV shows, or whatever I want to watch. I like to watch on TV while I work. And we need to fire, yeah, I bought the fire stick. Okay, perfect for that one. That one there might need a lamp replacement check, because that's taking too slow. When you warm up that slow, it means the lamp's might be replaced. I haven't replaced that lamp since the day I got it, which, yeah, I need to go in and have a look at that one. Let me see. And this is the one using the extended throw lens, which is not going to come up too big, because you have to be 18 feet back to hit a 100-inch screen off this one. This is the one you use for professional movie theaters. Right there. Has that special lens on it. Not that one. If you were looking at them, you would think they were both the same, wouldn't you? But there's a difference. There's actually a difference. Both of these projectors are exactly the same. There's a difference. This is an FH30. That's an FH36. The 36 is 5200 lumens. This is 43. They're both 1920 by 1200. But then you guys also too have to look at the lenses. Depending on who had it, swapped out the lenses. That lens right there, the way that is designed, see how short and small it is. That's right there. And see how this one is a lot more wider. That's a standard, and that's an extended throw lens. So people get them and don't know what they have, and they'll put it in a regular theater room, and they wonder why they have to be so far back in order to just get a 100-inch screen, because that lens is a little different than your everyday standard throw lens. So venue projectors are a little different. They can all look the same, but they all have different ways of how they react. And I'm going to take this one. We're going to bring this one down a little lower. Over here. There we go. So I'll watch my cartoons over there. I'll put it right in underneath there. And then the one for the top, we need the keystone. This one, because the keystone is a little crazy. Let's go to our menu. Let's go pop down to the keystone. Now, keystone for the Sonys always starts off as the keystone. Did we just hit that? Oh, we're just in the wrong area, did we? Oh, we got to go over. All right, my bad. We have to go over here. And then we have to hit that. And let me get into my account here, so we don't have any problems. This thing doesn't cut off again on me. There we go. All right, now we can get this keystone and fix this while that's logging in. Let's see. All right. It's not giving me anything here. Let me see if I hit my buttons when I dropped. I hope I didn't damage the remote control. We don't need that. These things are hard enough to get your hands on as they are. This one's not replying. That's never good. Check my ID remote control, switching it on and off. Just got in here a few minutes ago. All right, I gotta figure out what's going on with this one. For some reason, keystone is not reacting. So let's see, we need to get this mess fixed. All right, that's running up top, so that's good to go. Except for the only problem, we have that and portrait mode. That's why most of the stuff is missing. So we have to come out of that and put that back into landscape. And this one is running the Fire Stick at the bottom, so let's get that to the menu. So that way I can watch something there, and then I can figure out what the frick is going on with my controllers. My menu, all right. I keep forgetting, I gotta go manual. I got two Sonys running here. They both operate on the same remote control. So this one I have to cut off for a minute because I need to get access to this one first. This one's good, it's in Keystone already. This one's not in Keystone, so it's a little off. It's driving me crazy. That's why the remote controls were confused. Both units are running off, can run off this both same remote control. So let's try to get this one fixed. Let's see what's going on with this one right here. Try to see what's going on with our menu. It's not activating. Menu's not activating. That's weird. How come the menu's not activating? Oh, there it is right there. Okay. I'm going to point out the wrong unit. All right, let me see. Let's go down here. Let's go to the Keystone settings. All right. That's why, because the other one was picking up that prompt command. All right, see what that's digging up. All right, now can we get this done? There we go. We have to go back one. There we go, that's better. Yeah, a little bit more. Come on, let's play nice. One more. All right, perfect. You're square. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, that's what we want to do. We want to, trip over and break something. And that's our goal right there. Let's just break something. All right, come out of this. We don't need all this. I definitely don't need that. What do we got going on? Hopping up here now. I got to get in here to my remove programs. There's a couple of things that need to be removed off this account and get rid of it. Cops and coming up. Just something you can use this browser. I got to figure out where that's at and get it removed. Anything in there? We need to go. Now I can go to the remote control. All right, I'm going to do the other one fire up in a few minutes. It's shutting down. All right, hold on a minute. We're going to pop that back on. Let me adjust my focus here. Focus is a little bit. Cat's on stairs, mad. I gotta go feed him. He's got food. He just wanted his treats. 6 o'clock, he's used to having his treats on point. All right, let me see. We gotta go into go into display settings. We need to put this back to where it was at. Landscape settings. All this stuff is all set up in here, ready to go. I'm moving my projectors around. This is why I'm taking it other places and changing them out. That's why. All right, now we got to take this one over and this one are down. And this one down. All right, let's bring this one down over here. Got everything set up just right in here, and I'm moving stuff around. That's why I can't wait till I get the projectors permanently in here so I don't have to touch them. And we'll bring this one a little higher up. Here we go, I want that to separate. Now we'll go over here to our settings in here on this screen. And we need to go to, I think we're in landscape. Oh, we are in landscape. No, we don't need all this crap. Get it out of my freaking screen. Move it, please move it. We don't need all this. We're done. Don't you hate it when you freaking got your virus protection pops up? You want this? Do you need this? We don't need this. No. See example. I don't need to see an example. Get it out of my path, please. Let me see. We'll get around that crap. I hate it when they force that on you. You got to do this. No, you don't. I really don't have to pay extra stuff right now. All right. Let me see. Landscape. We got landscape. All right. That all came in. That's good. Everything's good there. That's fine. Let's get this out of here. I don't know what the freak is this. Look, there is nothing here. Usually there's something right there that you can hit to shrink it, minimize it. Oh, wait. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, please get that out of here. We don't need this. We're good. We're good. Now, mind you, the picture we have here was set for portrait, which I can't stare at this because I need something new here. Do we have anything in here in my folder that we can put up there instead? See, let me check over here. While this is going on, I need to come down here and see what we got going on right here. Or check out YouTube on here. We got a homestead showing there. I want to go into let me see. Nah, don't want to run that. Can we run this? Nah. No. Alright, can we run, let me see. I'm just going to run this right here. I like this setting. Okay. Got the whole kind of a widescreen kind of design to it. I like that. No. I like that. What the freak? Why did I just hit that? That was stupid. I got it right here. Is this what I had before? No, that's not what I wanted. That is perfect. And I went back and hit it and took it out. Great. Now, where are you at? Let me see. I just can't remember what I had. See if you're here. Yeah, that wasn't even it. All right, what we got going on down here while I'm checking this out? I'm gonna check that out right there. I can play while I'm playing this. While I'm going through this right here. No, that definitely wasn't it. All right, let's get past that video. And come over here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I think that's, yeah, I'll keep that. And I'll put in, let me see. Oh, you want to change that? Let's see, where's it? My nerves. So let's see what we got going on for pictures. There's some Japanese art. Oh, this will definitely work. I'll take the Japanese artwork. What about this one? Yeah, definitely. I'll take that one. All right, cool. Got everything set up for me to work down here. I can watch a little TV down there and open up my curtains so I can let some light in here. every year I can come here and work, and I'm gonna watch some of my goldfish. Tropical goldfish. Remember tropical goldfish? Or exotic 4K fish. Oh no, I'll take this. I'll watch this today. A chance to watch my fish at the same time and relax and do a little work. I'm gonna slide my work chair under here. I wonder if I can just shift everything over just a little bit more. Even though my projector's on the far end. Can I shift a little more? Yes, I can, yes. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Let me see if I can shift the lower TV for the screen over too. Oh, it's a little farther away from the other one. All right, no problem. I'll fix you. I'll just slide you over. All right, let's see. All right, that'll work. That'll be perfect. And I'll just bring you over a little bit. Nope, we're going down. Other way. All right, I'm a happy camper. That's perfect. This is what I'll be doing today. So I have to go in here and I go to my email accounts and get ready to process orders. Make sure I got plenty of paper in the printer. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be at today working. Got my demonstration, but some of my demonstrations done, but right now I got to get these orders out to the customers and get these people tracking numbers. That's toppled down, she's beating the crap out, I don't know what. Now, you remember when the fellow came in, I showed you the package of the fellow who ordered the paint, and he got the wrong color. We went in and we basically gave him an equal exchange, but we gave him something else. You know, what the heck? Same price, but equal exchange. You know, it gives his paint thing more or less. So that's pretty much, we're going to actually be updating our return policy. That's what we're here to do today. Now, he said already, if I have tracking plus, which means if your package goes into limbo, and we can tell if it's in limbo. Somebody comes and says, hey, our package is not moving. The package is moving. It's just moving at a snail rate. But if we come in there and we look at it and we go, okay, this is moving at a snail rate. It's not moving at, we're contacting people at the post office. We're basically saying it's on its way and it's like that for another 2 days. Then we ship you out a new one, another one. So if you get both of them, you keep both of them. We don't sit there and say, oh, you gotta send one back, and you keep both of them. So our policy isn't, if it lands on your property, it's yours. We don't do that. We work our things out with our customers to make sure that everything goes smoothly, because at the end of the day, a projection setup is a very serious setup. What you see I have throughout my entire house, I take my screen paints very seriously. So I can work and look out the window if I want to. So that's what I do. I take my recliner and I'll just swing it around and I'll just stare out the window and take my break, get something to eat, and just watch nature. That's what I like to do. But like I said, we have equal exchange, which means to exchange if a container comes busted or whatever. Now, please don't commit fraud. I can't express that enough. We know how these containers are wrapped. We know how they're sealed. The odds of one of these things opening up an entry, yeah, it's going to be extremely rare. The odds of you trying to get into one, it's going to be very hard for you to get in one of these containers. So that's why we make them. We make them so they're hard to get into. And yes, I do test my boxes. That's one of my neighbors that when I first moved here thought I was a little nuts, because mind you, watching a black man walk outside in his driveway with the United States Postal Box and kick it down his driveway, like a 4-car lane driveway. So you think something was wrong there, but no, that's how I test my stuff out. If I can beat the crap out of him, kick it down that driveway, and that thing doesn't have any leakage, and we know we got good packing, because I'm investing money. I invest a lot of money in my packing materials. I make sure I get what I got paid for. As for containers, yes, I have YouTube videos of me taking containers, filling them up with water, and dropping them off an 11-foot balcony, and then go down and I will squeeze the container to see if any liquid's pushing through, so I can see whether or not the container's worth my time. These containers cost me anywhere from $60 to $120 for 12 of them. So I have to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. If it says it's going to lock, I'm going to test and see if it's going to lock. So yeah, we go through all kinds of procedures to make sure that your packages are secure. Even with the tape, when we wrap that tape around, it's wrapped up like a hat. We start from the base, we bring it all the way up, we smash it down, and we hit it with the heat gun. That heat gun causes that tape to seal right up under the cap. And it's kind of hard to get through that. Then we put a little light glue around the top of it, underneath of it, which you can get it open, trust me, but it's going to take some time to basically for one of these things to bust open. Then on top of that with the fragile labels, and we do post them as fragile at the end of the day, so nothing stacked heavy on them. So we make sure we go through all these procedures. Now, if one were to happen to break open, then we just ship you down another one. What's the problem at the end of the day? Some people don't want to do that, but I would never have a policy saying that, oh, if it lands on your property, it's yours. Anything could happen. I've had packages come here, like I said, I'm not going to say much, but I've had packages come here, and you've seen by the demonstration that went to a completely different person, and there was paint all in it. It was just wasn't sealed right. That plastic wrap we put on it is an extra seal, which means if the paint happens to leak, if it even gets out, it's confined to that seal. It's not going anywhere. That seal is shrink wrapped to the surface. So it's like kind of having a Band-Aid on top of a Band-Aid. So I take the time to do the research to make sure that, you know, we can get the best that we can. The next thing I'm looking into, I'm getting a pity bow scale, and I'm going to be picking up one of those units that you can spray inside of the box that puts the foam and locks everything in place. Oh yeah, I'm looking into that next. So, like I said, you know, my customers know that how I do business and how I take care of them. We don't have any of those weird policies. Hey, what's up, buddy? What you doing? Well, we don't have any of those weird policies on the site saying half the lands on your property is yours. Because like I said, anything could happen. Anything could happen to a package. And that's why you have to spend the money and make sure your packages are well sealed for your customers. Now, sitting on that table right now is the customer's package. Nothing's wrong with it all, period. There's nothing wrong with it. They exchanged it out for 38 Black Widow. That's what they wanted. So that's what's sitting there right now. So take that out, put that down. We got another customer that wants the Phantom. He wants one of the Phantoms, and it worked out fantastic because now we have the customer that returned theirs. They added more money to get the 38 Black Widow, and the other fellow wants the Phantom. So, you know, we're going to do exchange rate from there. But they got it and shipped it right back to us, and they have the they now have the Phantom technology. Hold on a minute, make sure we have my customers' information is very important. So we'll know that from the end of the day. Make sure that their stuff is protected. Get around this. We can't. We gotta take it down. Right, let me make sure her address is not on here. Oh. Nosy, Mr. Nosy. Hey, get away from my whatchamacallit. All right, that's their information. Gone. All right. Now, usually, if we have a new product that comes out, we tell the customer to ship it back to our address, and then that way we will ship. Once the package gets here, we'll ship out the item that they want. Usually, like I said, we don't really follow by that rule because at the end of the day, I know the customers people that I've talked to have conversations, the way we joke, we laugh and stuff like that. I get to know my customers. I get very close to my customers. My customers are pretty cool. So, you know, I get a feel for who they are. You know what I mean? That's another thing that comes in with knowing business, getting a feel for how your customers are building a customer relationship with them. So we told them at the end of the day, so you know what, just send us, give us a tracking number. That's all we need. We don't need to wait for it to get here. We'll ship out your product automatically. They already have it already, and we have it here. We don't wait for it to get here sometimes if we know the person or basically we got a good feel about the person. Usually most of the time that's a good thing. We can just say, you know what, it doesn't have to be here for a confirmation. Some people want the package to be here for a confirmation. They want to open up. They want to inspect it. Anything could be in that box at the end of the day. They could have put a box of rocks in there and basically we could have shipped them out the product. But the reason why I don't get worried about stuff like that in the day because I put my faith and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I mean, if you're going to do me wrong, you're going to do God's wrong. Everything we have here that we make and we design is under my Lord and Savior. All the stuff, the paint we make is a blessing from my Lord. So if you're going to cheat us, hey, you got to deal with God at the end of the day. And I don't want to be down that road at the end of the day. I'm not saying he's not going to strike you down and do something. At the end of the day, I don't know. But it's none of my business at the end of the day. That's between you and the Lord at the end of the day. So that's why I don't get into that whole, no, it's between you and the Lord at the end of the day. If you decide to send us a bunch of phone books and, you figure you got over on us, you didn't get over us at all, period. You still got to deal with the Lord at the end of the day. All right, get out of the way, you crazy cat. You crazy kitty. But I got a good feeling about this person. This person's an amazing person. I talked to her on the phone. She's a really nice person. She's a Christian woman herself. So, yeah, I don't believe that at all, period. Devil puts stuff in your head like that. But like I said, people don't do crazy stuff. They do. But I don't put it past this. This person's a very nice person. Very, very, very nice person. They even wrapped it up with extra bubble wrap, which is, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And as you can see, there's a container. That's a container of a gallon of black. That's how we seal our packages. See how that? It's nothing coming out of that. Now the seal was taken off. They did take the seal off, but we don't care about that because how else would they get to it? But she did say she didn't open it at all. And we could tell it was never opened at all, period. Now this is going to go to a fellow overseas. He wants this. This is what he requested, and she wanted the 38. So God worked everything out. So we'll get ready to ship this overseas for him. Actually, he paid for 48 ounces, but we're going to ship him a gallon. Why not? You know what I mean? But that's what he paid for. He paid for 48 ounces of it, and we're going to ship him the gallon instead. I'm not going to go down and break this down and pour it. No, whatever. No, we'll ship him out a gallon. He just got more paint. You can do something else with it. Pretty cool with it. So get that ready for him. So yeah, this is how everything we seal our packages to make sure just everything stays intact. Make sure our customers are well taken care of. I got some other stuff I want to invest in too on top of that for packaging. But it did fantastic. Gallon, no bust, no leaks, nothing at all, period. All right, so I got to get online because I got to change some policies on the site. Like I said, because of COVID and all that stuff. Nothing. We're still shipping overseas because of COVID. Some stuff may go into a snail mail. Like it may take a while for it to get there. We had that happen to one customer. It was only supposed to be a 2-day postage, and he should have had it in 2 days. Literally should have had it in 2 days. Very polite, very nice about the whole entire ordeal. And he says, well, Ken, I'm looking at it, it's still saying the same thing. I said, well, I got this tracking plus. We can go in and give us updates to our phone where that package. Anytime that package moves, we get an update. So it kept saying the same thing over again. It's at the facility. It's at the facility. I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. We'll ship you out another one. You're good. What if the other one gets here? I send it back? No, I'll keep it. They can put a screen outside with it or something else with it. You know what I mean? But they can keep it. I know I got individuals thinking like, oh, if I can contact them, I can get it to send it to me. Again, they have batch numbers. That one right there doesn't have a batch number because we started the batch numbers with the 38s. 38s have batch numbers on them. Batch numbers make it virtually impossible for you to go in and mimic or do any dumb demonstrations because you would have to have that batch number. And you can't take that, the way it's sealed on there, yeah, good luck trying to take it off. They're glued in, cemented into the label. So you're going to have to tear it up to get it off. And even if you do get it off and you're able to duplicate one and put on top of it, there's a live video of every single batch that we will be developing that will be painted that day and marked with that stamp, which means you would have to be the beat the live demonstration, which would be virtually impossible. Isn't God amazing? Gives you all that information to do that kind of stuff. I never would have thought of a batch number. Never would have thought of it until I was sitting there and I was thinking, it's like, just gave me the idea. So what we're going to do is, this is how we're going to cut down on the nonsense. We're just going to go in and we're just going to basically make every batch of paint you make from now on, you will tie to a date. Time stamp it to a date, to a live demonstration, and paint everything in live. Do the demonstration and then put that same date on every single container that involves that batch. Like I said, it gives an insurance to my customers at the end of the day that they can see how their paint is that came from that batch. Okay, that's fantastic. I know how it's going to react because there's no way in the world possible that someone's going to sit there and say out of 10 gallons that your batch, your gallon out of 10 gallons came up wrong. That's not going to work. They're all going to be wrong. They're all going to be wrong. So yeah, that's the fantastic way to do it. And anybody else wants to use that idea, knock yourself out at the end of the day. It cuts down it reassures your customers at the end of the day that they're getting a good product, and it cuts down on the haters out there that are trying to wreck your stuff at the end of the day because they got nothing better to do at all, period, with their time. So we all know that already. All right, let me get out of here, get orders ready, get it online. I got to order containers and everything else I need. I got to do a spray on screen. We got 2 spray on screens we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing this one, and this one. And on top of that, blessing by my Lord and Savior, we got a contract. Yesterday we got a new contract. They want to put in storefronts. So awesome. Storefronts, they want to advertise their stuff in a storefront. So awesome. God, it's good. So I got to work on the contracts for that. I got to send them over a draft. I love how, who was the one who did the contract? No. We know who. The one who did the fake cease and desist order. He did a fake one or whatever. Try to say this is how he got it already and whatever. Oh my goodness, I swear. If you had sat in a board meeting, one business meeting, anything, you'd have noticed that's not how it works. You have to have a draft. Drafts always, and anytime you sign any kind of document, there's always going to be a draft because you have to send it back to that person. They got to read through it, and their lawyers got to read through it, and they may not like something. They may write something in there on this draft sheet. It's a blank sheet that you write what you want, and then they read through it, and they may not like it. And this can go back and forth a little bit here and there, and so both parties can come with a decision, and once they come with a decision that they basically agree on that particular contract or whatever it may be, a documentation, then they sign it, get it notarized, and voila, that's how it works. But I've seen very few contracts that come like, oh yeah, I agree to everything in here. That's no problem. Or if I can't understand most of that stuff that's in there, I just give it to a lawyer and they'll read through. I'm like, no, you don't want to agree to that. Definitely want to agree to that. That's bad for business. No. This is what you don't want. Send it back to them. Yep, that's what goes on. All right, people. Let me get back to work. I got things to do. Thank you for your time. Be safe out there and God bless. Yeah, that's how it works. My goodness.